Ever since the beta kicked off, the FUD has really taken the reins as front and center PR, it seems like. Here's a cool video from the FUD about buckle up beta testers, we listen. The dev team responding to beta testers' feedback on the wallet. Papa, waking up, SafeMoon Wallet, we want biometric scans, and iOS got it first with Face ID. Android has it now with the fingerprint. Unfortunately, I can't show you how that works. Ludicrous speed, Batman blasting through on the bike, fingerprint scan, please, there it is. When Face ID on iOS, it's there now. Biometric scan and Face ID completed. And it's super convenient because I'll tell you, typing in that password every time to log into the wallet is atrocious because you should have a long, secure, complicated password on your wallet, and you don't. No, typing that in. I use a password manager. I use LastPass on my phone and my desktop, so that will load it, but still. Really nice to have the biometrics just touching the phone or on the iOS, the Face ID there. Yo, what's up? What's your thought? SafeMoon is here to stay. SafeMoon for president. Absolutely. How you doing, my friend? Happy SafeMoon Sunday. Good to see you. Thank you for joining tonight. Just talking about some of the updates to the SafeMoon wallet that we've been seeing this week. Really nice to see how quickly they have been responding to the feedback that's been being put out there from the testers and the community. Here's a video from the official Twitter account from just yesterday, again talking about thank you for the support for the SafeMoon Wallet open beta launch. They're going to cover some of the features that they have added and adjusted. Oh my goodness, again with the volume. Why doesn't it remember that I wanted to mute that? Let's take it back here one more time here. So one of the big ones they added, the top will actually show the correct balance now, monitoring all testers' feedback. It's time to get serious about the SafeMoon Wallet. And I'll tell you what, it runs great, it looks great. Intuitive design, and they strive for perfection. I'm really looking forward to getting some of the themes on here. The future of trading. They keep talking about trading. I thought that was going to be more of an exchange thing, but hey, if we get to see trading on the wallet, all right. I know they have the swap function introduced now on the iOS version. The Android version that I have now, the V.2, does not have the swap functionality in there yet. But that will be awesome. If we can swap chains like you can do on Trust Wallet, that will be super awesome. Very cool to see what's coming there. These charts, super nice charts. That's something that I think is interestingly missing from the other wallets. Really gives you some ideas of what you could waste your money on whenever you get the urge to, for some reason, not just buy more SafeMoon. It'd be funny if they had just a SafeMoon chart that was SafeMoon all the way down. I'll have to send that in as some feedback. Needs the SafeMoon chart. Now on iOS, I hadn't gotten to do any iOS testing, obviously, but it seems like they've been able to move a bit quicker on the iOS side since they're actually in the iOS beta testing program. Now I saw Hank mentioned today that, was it today, maybe yesterday, that they're hoping to get Android in the actual Android beta testing program soon so they can stop emailing us these APKs. This was from SafeMoon Warrior from a few days ago. Here is what they had gotten. Let's see. Sorry. iOS's bug fixes from, 3 days ago on iOS. And just look at how quickly they got all these fixes put in, because the iOS beta came out just a week ago, and this was 3 days ago, so this was just within a few days of the initial release. They fixed notifications, which is great, actually getting notifications coming through on your sends and receives. Applied logic to send BNB, so you can actually do the send. That was one of the bugs that we mentioned on last week's stream. General message, I'm not sure what that means. Formatted tokens showing on pages. Tabs, I'm not sure what a lot of that stuff, a little iOS specifics there. Fetching fee for sending SafeMoon again with the sending. So initially we had speculated that the issue with sending was that it couldn't calculate correctly. Looks like that was correct on the fees. Doesn't crash as much anymore. And at the top it could show the correct amount. Pretty good stuff. lots of behind the scenes things that are pretty important to make sure it could function correctly. And this is what they had talked about when people were saying, how come we don't have the full functional, everything is here calculator? Well, because it's important to make sure this kind of stuff is working first. And now that, they're working out all these kinks, they'll be able to get all of the other cool features put in on top of it, which should hopefully, as they have indicated, already be developed. Now they're just waiting to go ahead and get it rolled out to everybody so we can go ahead and start testing them. And that's a great sign. Hopefully then not too long we'll be able to see some more features, because there are still quite a few different sections within the beta that you click on them and you see, coming soon and things like that. Definitely looking forward to seeing less coming soon and more new features, specifically on the swap section. And like I said before, the themes, because those themes that they had talked about were going to be a pretty nifty deal, and I'm excited for those. And then the browser with the D apps. Can't wait to get browsing and using my SafeMoon wallet instead of my Trust wallet, because especially with what happened on iOS, losing the Trust wallet D apps. Not sure if SafeMoon wallet's going to be able to get around whatever the reason was that Apple doesn't like Trust Wallet having a browser. If the SafeMoon Wallet's going to have a browser. This was cool. Jason at Shields with a 1 for the eye. How awesome is the SafeMoon team? I offered a function idea to the FUDHound yesterday, and today it's in the app. So this was to add a SafeMoon button to the calculator, right? How cool is that? Pretty sweet. So here is the tweet that Jason submitted to SafeMoon Hound yesterday. Or, thinking bigger as one does, in addition to a dollar amount, how about a SafeMoon button, conversion button to the calculator, to allow a project selection to be converted to SafeMoon. So, you have a button to convert to dollars. How about a button to convert to SafeMoon? And then, boom, look at that right there. Not only a button, a giant button, which is great, because not only is it cool to have that just for a functional sense, but it's also phenomenal branding. Putting the SafeMoon logo nice and big and front and center is always good, because the more you show any type of branding, the more you could really drive home exactly the message behind what it is that the product is. That's very important, no matter what sometimes. Anyway, what is it that we were talking about here? Yes, the SafeMoon wallet. That's right. It's really cool that the team is doing well to integrate community feedback so quickly, and the fact that they saw a cool suggestion on Twitter and then were like, yes, we can actually do that. That's a great idea. Send it to the devs, and the devs had it in within a day. I think that's actually super cool. Coming down the line, from the official team, they had a hype pick here that I thought was absolutely awesome. Excuse me. Super hypey. Turn it up this way. I'm not sure which way it looks on the screen. Alpha, beta, release. August 28th, less than 2 weeks now until everyone gets the official full-featured wallet. Now, still not sure if we're going to have the buy button. Simplex buy button. Everybody's real hooked on Simplex. I'm not able to use Simplex. My bank hates them. Does your bank like Simplex? Before you're out there waving around a flag for a Simplex buy button, make sure your bank is going to let you use Simplex. Go to one of these other exchanges that uses Simplex and try to do something with it. My bank does not. I called them and spent more than 1 hour on the phone arguing, and they were it's not great. I talked to a lot of people. I did a lot of approvals. I gave a lot of verbal approvals, and everything. They said they have all the things in place. Do it. And I did it, and they saw it, and many attempts. Not fun. So Simplex buy button isn't necessarily the end all be all for whatever. So maybe they have another option in place coming as well. Not sure. But hey, if it's not there on release, that's okay with me as long as everything else is there and looking sweet. But here we go. Love the graphic. Love what it's got going on here. We're in the beta phase right now. Release coming August 28th. Get hyped. Go retweet this one. Hate these new Twitter color schemes. It is what it is, though. SafeMoon Swap. Here's a screenshot from iOS. I told you guys we haven't gotten this over on the Android APK yet, so all I can do is show you a screenshot. Not actually going to do a demo of the new Android APK because there's not a whole lot to see. There is the fingerprint scanner, which I can't show you on the emulator because I can't do a virtual. I can't put my finger on the, and then a bunch of bug fixes, which no new features really to show. So not a whole lot to see there. This is not there, but this is really cool. This is the swap feature. Check it out. So let me open it in a nice big version here for you. So as you can see at the top, this was one of the bugs in the initial launch. This was showing all zeros across the top there. Now you can actually see a dollar amount. And look how clean this UI is for swapping from one currency to another. Here, in this case, they're looking at swapping SafeMoon to Smart Chain BNB. You set your slippage and then how quickly you want it to go. And I know nobody ever changes these. Really, they only change slippage. But really clean, as presumably you would tap into that and then you could modify it. And then there's a quick setting for quarter, half, 3/4, and max. And then you can enter the amount right there by tapping on it, which is, I'm sorry. No, that's going to change into the swap button. You would enter your amount here, and this will change to swap when you have an amount entered. That's just grayed out, telling you need to enter an amount. So here's where you're to enter the amount you would like to swap. Then the arrow give you the output down here. Hit the swap button, and you get your currency. Very cool. Looks great. Now, currently, since we don't have the SafeMoon exchange in existence, this would have to use whatever exchange is available on the Binance Smart Chain or whatever chain you are operating on. For example, if you go to PooCoin and hit the trade button there, that will just pick whatever exchange is good. Or if you say use MetaMask, the browser extension, and do a swap there, that will scan 3 to 5 different exchanges depending on what you're swapping and do the best rate. It'll pick the best rate. So hopefully the SafeMoon wallet will do something like that. Scan a number of exchanges and do a best rate. Most of them will probably end up being on PancakeSwap because most of the BCS currencies won't have liquidity anywhere else. But, that's pretty neat. Looks really cool. Hopefully it will indicate somewhere on there what or which exchange it is using when it does do the swap. And then, of course, once we're on the SafeMoon exchange, hopefully it will primarily use the SafeMoon exchange itself. Very cool there. Very interesting stuff coming along. Definitely looking forward to seeing that on the Android side. And like Hank said, I'm excited to get, here we go. Here is actually, I'm sorry. Sorry, Fudhound. It was actually the Fudhound, not Hank. Again, another excellent Fudhound tweet. SafeMoon James posting a screenshot of the Fudhound here, tweeting or updating us all. It's exactly right. They're awaiting Google Play's alpha test approval. Usually takes 24 hours, but they said because of COVID, it could take up to a week. So once that is approved, all beta testers will be migrated over to it for easy updates. So the reason I was thinking Hank is because Hank has been the one sending the APK emails. But there you go. Fudhound keeping it real on Twitter with the updates. Very nice. So that will be nice because then we won't have to wait for the weird APK updates, and we could actually get things pushed out, and we may have a better feedback system because on Apple right now you could long press things and there's built-in screenshots, and the way you can send feedback is so nice. On Apple, on iOS. On Android, you still have to just, we're doing email. But hey, it is what it is. And as long as we're getting a good wallet, it's great. Because that's what we're here for, getting that wallet.